Shalom. Gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of great millstone that rule well.
Okay.
Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, alright? We are the Hebrew Israelites, you know, this is the brother one, I myself.
Ayawab.
Alright? And as you can see the title, it says what? You Edomites, Heathens, and two-thirds Israelites will pay. You ain't going to go and punish. Don't feel the Messiah is going to leave you to go and punish for the things I do on the earth, for the things I do the prophets, alright, and for the things that you heathens do, the children of the Most High. Okay? It are no free pass for that. Everybody had to get paid for the fucking wickedness they do. Jake do wickedness, they get paid. Esau do wickedness, he go and get paid. You understand? Everybody had to get recompense for the wickedness that they did. You know? You have something there?
This is This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
So all that took us captive held us fast, and they refused to let us go. You understand? And just last night we do a live stream and I explained that talking about Esau mainly because he took us captive, you know, and he refused to let me go. He took the children of Israel and the children of Judah captive. And up to this very minute he didn't let me go. You understand? We're still in the hands. We're still under the hands of the so-called white man in Zechariah 11:5.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, starting at verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
Right, so he say, who possesses slay us, and they hold themselves not guilty. You know, the back out. You understand?
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say?
No.
Oh. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They possess us. The scripture now say what? They that they refuse to let us go, right?
Okay.
It says, who possess us slay us, we still in their possession, and they don't hold themselves guilty. They want to basically say they didn't do no wrong. You understand? They want to say that they didn't do no wrong, they was right all the time. But all the bloodshed of the so-called North American Indians, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, right now it is a reproach unto you. They're waking back up and crying unto you. Just now I see a video with the Eli Ashawamba from the Dallas camp up with a Gadite, alright, marching against Columbus Day. He alone stand by himself marching.
Okay.
You understand? Because why? Jake getting fed up. They ain't getting fed up, but then there are two-thirds of our own people who ain't fed up. Who want to come against the prophets for saying that the so-called white man going down and for telling them their own shit. You understand? They want to come against the prophets for that. You know? Now we, you had some?
No.
Now we have this Willie Lynch letter, alright, and we go and read like a little excerpt from it, you know? Showing you that how the so-called white man think and still think today. You know, he ain't changed. The devil ain't going to change to become the righteous. Now we have Proverbs 16:4.
Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. And it reads, Yahweh had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right, so the Most High make the wicked to be wicked. The devil ain't going to change. He was created to be wicked. So you Jakes who thinking that he might change eventually, he ain't going to fucking change. You understand? He's not going to change. He's the devil. He's going to remain the devil and he going to be the devil. Alright?
And just to say, yeah, as the prophet said that that which is crooked, can it be made straight?
Cannot be made straight.
You understand? You can't expect, you understand, good from a wicked vessel. You understand? That's how his spirit, that's the type of spirit that he was made with in the first place. You understand? Him can't bring forth good. So when you see him doing all these crafty things, you understand, and trying to destroy the nation, you understand, and even putting pressure on the heathens them, you can't blame him. Can you blame him?
No.
Yeah, you can't blame him.
Hey, Bara say Shalom Barakatam. Hey, Shalom Barakatam. Shalom Barakatam. Bara. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatam. Barakatam. How do you precept here? This Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 15, it says, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered.
So when you see him, you know, flying them planes and dropping them chemtrails and things, you understand? That's his job. His job is to make sure so him keep the nation from being a nation, as it tells in Psalms 83. You understand? Keep them from being a nation. You understand? Him know say when you share Allah, get back to this knowledge. You understand? If you get back to that, it means that him coming to draw at night. You understand? Him know same time up. As it tells in Revelation 12, see me. You understand? Him knows that the end of him reign, and him knows after that hero. It's a bitter thing after. It's not no being on him high horse that him used to. You understand? Him comfortable living. You understand? It's work time. Yeah, it's a recompense time.
That's right.
You understand? You put them same pressure that you put upon it. You understand? It go be double. You understand? That is just. That is righteous. Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
Let me just get into the excerpt from the Willie Lynch letter, where, you know, them with them pride, them tell you. It said that them would tell on themselves, you know. In this Willie Lynch letter now that I'm about to read, you're going to see how prideful these Edomite devils are. You understand? And it reads, in my bag here, I have a foolproof method for controlling black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that if he's speaking to his fellow men, you understand? I guarantee every one of you that if installed correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it.
Yeah, so this devil is so proud, as your brother said. He said this letter could control slaves for over 300 years. And the 2/3 of we people, they operate under that vibration still today. You understand? Them still operating under the vibration of that. With the things what that man was saying. You know?
Them still get caught, them still chopped in that chop where Esau actually said.
That's right.
You understand? He go explain further down. They're gonna explain what them actually, you know, how them consult, how them come up with that way to actually keep the blacks them in line then and in order now, the natives and the niggers now. You understand? I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves. So him sit down and him actually him observe, you know, as him tell us, say he's a man that search out things. So him sit down and him observe how even the very way we move. You understand? Him realize, alright, if the slaves, if you have the lighter skinned slaves, you know, them go you know, giving them special treatment, they go turn them against them own, you go turn them against the darker shades if that was the field slaves.
I think that is Yahawada. He says Shalom Akim Shalom Barakatah. Shalom Barakatah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatah. You know?
Continuing here, right? I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves. I have taken these differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust. I use fear, all caps, distrust in all caps, and envy in all caps for control purposes. You understand? So that fear, even today I'm still using that fear thing, that fear tactic. You understand? For example, you're out in the streets and think you as a black brother, you understand? You're out the street, you're not a suspect, you're not suspicious, you understand? But them use techniques where, hey, them see you, Them grab you up, throw you in the jeep. You understand? Because them see suspicious. It's like we have a fear for them in the streets. You understand? Especially when you don't know the word of your boss, you shy. You understand?
And them is the real devil. What we do?
Can.
We do anything wrong to these people? We do them nothing wrong. All they bring we here and indoctrinate we how to kill each other, how to sell drugs, how to murder each other. All they have to teach we that.
Good. We not doing nothing, you know. Cause when they come in and see Jacob deal with the food and him hungry and think, you sell your birthright, brother. Yes, we never stick you up and snatch your birthright. Yes, you're hungry and you make a trade off. We'll stick to that. You understand?
So, bro, I send a scripture. I'm read it. It say Exodus 21, 23 to 25. It says, and if any man and if any mischief follow, then shalt thou give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound. Alright? And then he goes on to say stripe for stripe, which is true. And that is what you so-called white people going on here. You understand? Or you stripe for stripe. The more side of Hano, freaking, he beat we and then all in go and get licks.
That's not no balance. There's no balance there, you understand? And unjust balance is an abomination unto your Bashim Shai. Yeah, so you see we are take our stripes now.
Yeah.
We are get it to get back in our rightful state of mind.
That's right. Understand? And then this brother, the two witnesses, 1, 2, 3, Shalom Mark. He says Shalom 3, Shalom Mark. Shalom Barakatah. Good.
So here is the three tactic that Esau outlined, you understand, that him observed that will work amongst the Negroes at the time, was fear, so to instill fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. You understand? To this, as I was saying earlier about the fear, you understand, we have that fear for them in the street, especially when you don't know the word of Yahweh Shai. You know, 2/3 out there and thing, when time them see the police, you get scared because them have this suspicious thing where them have on, they say you're a suspect. Just looking how you look. You're keeping the law, so for example, you're keeping your beard. You're a terrorist automatically, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, everything except a law-abiding citizen. Yeah, so what you up to? You know them pull you over in your car and you accuse them a rule. Or they're just coming from a robbery. That actually happened the other day when they accuse. When you coming from, when you just rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we're going to do.
What?
Yeah, when you just rob. Yeah, Makazal turn to them and say, hey, I'm a Bible in my bag, you know. Yeah, so now man, a whole heap of criminals out here with Bible and things.
Can.
And that was a healer, man.
So, brother, for a scripture, I say 1 Chronicles 18 and 14. So David reigned over all Israel and executed judgment and justice among all his people. Alright? Yeah, and that is what it is about. The Lord is about justice and judgment. And David was a man after the Lord's own heart. You understand? So the Lord is about justice and judgment. And justice would be the same things that you do to a certain amount of people, is the same thing going to happen to your people. You understand? That is what justice and judgment is. You do some people this, it come back to you. You understand?
Good. So yeah, we completed the fear, right? The distrust now, so you can't trust them. And not only Esau, you can't trust the other heathens as well. You understand? Because them not love with them not like we. You understand what I'm saying? All of them help secret counsel. You understand? Then the next tactic that him use, that him outline in the Willie Lynch letter, is envy. So him use envy for control, as a form of control. You understand? So you see, you know the precept that say envy not thy oppressors. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So him have for example, right now, him have control the 2/3. You understand? The masses. You understand? Of the nation through what? Through using this very same tactic. Because for example, even the wicked ass apostle what's her name? Sherry something. What she do? She come up, she pull up on where we're doing the works in the street. What she gonna say to it? But she's an apostle. You know who I is? You understand? Yeah, as if we're supposed to be envious of that.
Yeah.
Or we're supposed to covet that. We're not covet that.
Fuck
You
that.
understand what I'm saying?
She fall under the 2/3 who will pay. You understand?
Yeah.
2/3 Israelites will pay. She fall under that.
Come. So the envy tactic, you understand, run deep in our nation right now.
Come.
You understand? If you see Akim, you know, Akim, you know, 2/3 especially, yeah? You understand? Them say Akim say a work hard for him thing. You know, them envy the Akim. You're not supposed to envy. This is what them try to instill.
Yeah.
So that, you know, if so for example, between the house slaves and the fee slaves, them usually have that envy thing going on. That's what them use. Because the fee slaves usually get the harsh blunt of the slave.
That we going to go on to say. But you have that proper precept. Boom. Let me see. Wait. Obadiah 1:10 to 15. See if you get that? And he said, 2 witnesses say, for ye are bought with a price, therefore glorify Yahweh in your body and in your spirit, which are Yahweh's. Can. Most I bought you with that price. Can. Correct. Yeah, we get the Obadiah.
Can. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Obadiah 1.
Yeah, 10. Yeah,
10 to 15, right?
Yeah.
For thy violence, this is verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
So it says for your violence against the Israelites. No, if you're going to the scriptures, watch this, eh? If you're going to the when Jacob and Esau were born, actually, because have people like to say that when they say Esau, you're talking about one Esau, the man himself.
Yeah,
when you go into the scriptures and you read about Esau and Jacob, Esau himself wasn't violent to Jacob. He tried to be. He wanted to kill him. But Rebecca tell Jacob where he go and then come back, and they had no violence where they actually fight with each other. So they're talking about the children of Jacob. And talking about the children of Esau being violent to the children of Jacob.
Because the two was a nation.
Exactly.
It was a nation in the womb.
But it people like to say, when it say Jacob, they're talking about the man Jacob, the man. And they're talking about the man Esau.
So if that's the case, right? So running with them what them saying, that follow what them saying, how do you break down the prisoners that prepare slaughter for their children? You understand? And for the iniquities of them fathers. How you break that down? If the children them are part of the thing, why would the Most High Yahweh Shai say that? Prepare slaughter for them for the iniquities of them fathers. Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense.
You understand? And Yahweh Shai no lie. So that shows that them unfollow you, them Christians unfollow with that.
Yep.
You understand?
Right.
Continuing in the Willie Lynch.
Nah.
The Obadiah. Verse 11. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the stranger carried away captives, his forces and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem. And just to say, Jerusalem is a people before it is a place.
And that actually, if I could say that, actually talking about when the not 70 Babylonians, when the Babylonians come and bombard Jerusalem, Esau was right in the mix. Say, hey, Israelite, take, keep running. You know?
That's what
Esau was doing.
Even though was as one of them.
Yep, he was one of them fuckers right there. You can read about that in 1st Ezra chapter 4, if I'm mistaken. 1st or 2nd Ezra, in the Apocrypha. I'm gonna get it. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 43. It says, Then said he unto the king, Remember thy vow which thou hast vowed to build Jerusalem in the day when thou camest to thy kingdom, and to send away all the vessels that were taken away out of Jerusalem, which Cyrus set apart. That going into Cyrus was a king of the Medo-Persian Empire. Alright? That is the empire that came in after the Babylonians, right? So the Most High tells Cyrus to build back up the kingdom, you know? But it didn't happen, and then the next king had to come. So This is what he said, right? Set apart when he vowed to destroy Babylon. When he vowed to destroy Babylon, because that was Cyrus that vowed too. He vowed to destroy Babylon and to send them again thither. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldees. So the Edomites was a part of that. You understand? The scripture say plain out, there was right there. So go back in the Obadiah.
Continuing at verse 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Good.
You understand? So, basically, you did a rejoice and mock in our day at destruction.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That we did have to pay for our transgression.
Good.
You understand? You ever hear the saying that who laugh last, laugh best? You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that our time for laugh coming up just now.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right. This brother, the 2 witnesses, 1, 2, 3, it says, he put in scripture, Revelation 14:15, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, trust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest is ripe. Yeah.
Good.
The harvest of the earth ripe. Yeah, it's ripe. You understand? The wickedness of you people exceedingly multiplied.
Good.
You understand? So,
continue.
Yeah.
Verse 13. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
Yeah, or you lay hands on my substance in the day when we was under all that pressure. You Edomites were saying, look at Jake. Look at Jake right there, go catch him. And then the scripture actually come out plain and say, all you burn down the temple. The first time, that even the Babylonian Empire, and just your history does repeat itself. What going in 70 AD? Who burned down the temple? Who come and destroy Jerusalem again? Esau. It's the same fucking devil.
Being on the case. No ease up. You understand? And that's why you're going to get that 1,000 years. You understand? That 1,000 years of slavery coming up for you. You understand?
That's right.
And when you're done that, not enough. You understand? You have to get exterminated after that.
Extermination.
You understand? That is righteousness.
Yeah.
You understand?
Can't, because you clowns who saying that Esau go and have 4 Edomites in the kingdom is some dummies. Think go and have no Edomites in the kingdom. The scripture say Esau go and be exterminated. Completely wiped off the face of the earth. And you heathens who had a part in bringing we down to, or you going to go into captivity under us forever.
That's mercy, yeah? That's mercy. Yeah, about you shall say would have mercy on all them nations except Esau. You alone not get no mercy, you understand? For why? For you're profane.
Yeah.
As it tell you in Hebrews 12, you defile everything.
Yeah.
You defile the food, you defile everything. Even you even attack your own self. Your own people. You want a more cruel man than that man?
Nah, I don't know what you want.
It actually said that, I think it's in Proverbs, Say the cruel, something to that effect now, the cruel even own. Yeah. Him own flesh,
The cruel, the own soul or something.
Because him defile bread when he give us feed. He might eat that thing same way. He might give him own people that feed to him. You understand? Continuing in verse 13, verse 14, Salaki. Neither should have thou stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
Is it?
Verse 15, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen.
All the heathen. You Edomites, you 2/3, and you heathen, actual Moabites, Ammonites, alright? The day of the Lord near upon all of you. Amalekites, you 2/3, always heathen, same way, always heathen. 2/3 of Israel is heathen actually.
Heathen state of mind.
Yeah.
Which means they are part of them.
It is heathen.
Good. Verse 15. This is the nail on the head right now. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done. It shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yeah, as you have done, it shall be done unto you. You understand? That is only righteous judgment. The Most High, as the brother like to say, is about balance. Balance. Even. Everything had to be level, even. If it's off, Most High, that is an abomination with you.
And that's why even King Solomon, him tell you King Solomon would be beaten with the stripe with the rod of men. The stripes of men. You understand? King Solomon come back because he always shy. You understand? And him get them stripes.
Get them stripes because he had to be balanced. You know? He could hold up on that and go back in the email.
Continuing it, so
yeah.
And it reads, these methods of work on my modest plantation in the West Indies, and it will work throughout the South. Take this simple list of differences and think about them. On top of my list is age. So he knows if him control the elders, you understand? Because him age in caps in quotation marks and in all caps. So him outline age as being one of the ways we can use and control. You understand? So they focus on like the different age categories then. You know, so use the elders for perpetuate the foolishness. Then you know, so the younger ones them go they're gonna adopt. The younger ones them go follow the older. You understand? And even where the prophets tell you that teach your young ones the right way so that you know when them grow up, them shall not depart from that path. You understand? Esau recognized say, yo, age manipulating using age as a means of control. So you know, so him feed fully to the older ones, the younger ones go keep perpetuating that madness. Hence why him said this thing shall last for over at least 300 years. Him say even up to 1,000 later on in the document. You understand what I'm saying? So him know what I'm doing. You understand? And it continues, right? But it is there only because it starts with an A. The second is color. You hear what I'm saying? Color. But it is there only because it starts with an A.
Yeah.
In quotation mark.
Yeah.
A. You know, you are the first letter, the top priority.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. The primal thing. The second is color or shade. There is intelligence in all caps, size, sex, size plantations, status on plantation, attitude of owners, whether the slaves live in the valley, on the hill, east, west, north, south, have fine hair, coarse hair, or is tall or short. So basically I'm focusing on the details. He make sure say him watch every single detail way where him knows say, yo, we can use the strong to control the weak. You understand? The old for control the young. You understand what I'm saying? If we want to have a more refined hair, we can use that to make the next for the one with the nappy hair feel away now. Give them more privileges, whatnot, you know, take them, use them one with a different complexion, as I say here, the color or the shade of the slaves. Using the lighter complexion, the slaves with lighter complexion, put them in the house, call them house slaves, grant them privileges, give them better food, better meals. You understand? So you know the field slave now we get the blunt of the whole thing. I go look on them and I say, John, oh boy, I could have just get a chance, you know, I say get a piece more meat or, you know, eat a little piece more food. Same like what the 2/3 them doing now. You understand? Say, hey boy, man, have to eat, you know. So right now food have to eat, so here. You understand? Yeah. You know, time for no laws right now. You know, the time we know why you that money have to make. You understand? Yeah. That are the 2/3 meds right now. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what mess with Jake right now. You understand? Yeah, fellas, you understand? Focusing on one of the as the elders them rebuke one of the Akim them for that recently. You understand? Him get so caught up in the materialistic thing, you understand? So that him even end up all do ill will towards the Akim.
Yeah, I'm going to say this quick, brother say, send 1 Peter 4:17. Just read it out for you. You see, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Can.
What will happen to them? If the Mosiah chasten his own, what will happen to them who never even did a deal with him in the first place?
Can.
You understand?
Yep.
I'm not going to play with you, straight talk, right? Straight out.
Can.
You understand? Continuing with the Willie Lynch letter, right? Know that you have a list of differences. So all like the differences, him recognize the differences, that the differences amongst, the slaves or the nation. Him can use that for separate and control, divide and conquer. You understand? I shall give you an outline of action. But before that, I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect or admiration. You understand? The black slave, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-regenerating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands.
So if I could say this, that means that teaching, you just go and teach your son, and your son go and teach his son or his daughter, and his daughter or his son go and teach it, refuel. They just keep doing it, go and become a way of life to them. You understand? Because that what they go and know, it just go and become a way of life to them. They just go and teach them this. This was, hey, you light skin, he blacker than you, you watch it, hey, you know? All is the same, man. You have a bank work and he work in a garbage truck. Okay,
you're better than him.
I better than him. You understand?
And even to date, you still have that mentality.
Yeah.
For why? You understand? The indoctrination from the plantation still a carry on. You understand what I'm saying? And hear this, right? And this is why we must get rid of these philosophies. His philosophies when put in our foreparents. You understand? Hear this. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting at verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me. And this is Moses talking, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding. So this is what's supposed to be wisdom. You understand? Not that when indoctrinate us with. You understand? His doctrine is not no wisdom. And that's the only way that we go break that folly right now. In this time, we need to return back to these statutes, laws and commandments that Yahweh gave Moses for record, even though they was there from the beginning of time. Orally up until the time of Moses, when Moses get to record it. You understand? So it was no longer oral, but no keeping written records of it. You understand?
Hey, bro, I sent scripture there. It said, love not the world, 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So Jacob just programmed. We come like a virus to them, as depicted in the Matrix movies. Yeah, for real. We like a virus to these fucking devils, yeah?
Continue with his letter, right? Mr. Willie Lynch's letter. Don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black male against the old black male. You know, so I create a division amongst us. So basically, I create a competition. You understand what I'm saying? Divide and conquer. You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust us, and trust only us.
Only them, nobody else.
So
that means you look at your own as a fucking enemy. And you look at them as the savior. Trust you. That's why they put this damn image of Caesar Borgia. You understand?
Believe in that.
Believe in this. This is your God. Trust this. Trust we. So when you look at we as the light of the world, and you look at your own brother as an enemy and hate him,
God.
scorn him, disrespect him. That is why the black fucking woman is the enemy. You hear what he now say?
Read it again.
Read it again.
Distrust all blacks, but so the overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us.
Only us. But read that part. You must.
Come. You must also have.
This from me.
I can't talk. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female.
That means the black woman, if they have this doctrine in their head, is we fucking enemy.
God.
Because they're against me.
God. And Salakia. And just to say from Genesis, tell me that this is not the same spirit of Cain.
Yeah. He's
exactly. Salak. Not Cain, the same spirit of Cain, but the serpent. You understand? Use the woman, get the woman to accept your philosophies, and then put him against the man. Right? Let you rise up against the man. You understand what Eve do to Adam? Same thing, same spirit here. You understand? You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks. But it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us.
Hey, get from Isaiah 31 verse 1. And Amos 6 and 1. And Isaiah 36 verse 5 and 6.
This is Isaiah chapter 36 verse 5
and 6.
And 6. God. I say, says thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now on whom does you trust?
On whom does you trust? The scripture asks a question, on whom do you trust? Well,
that thou rebellest against me? Lo, thou trustest in the staff of his broken reed.
The staff of this broken reed. That is what you're trusting, because America is a broken reed.
God.
It can be meshed back together, broken, it done, it finished. And that is what you're trusting on. Because why? You're still indoctrinated with this Willie Lynch letter.
God.
You understand? Wait now say. They shall only depend and trust only us.
God.
And that is what you're trusting. Or you're trusting the staff of this broken reed. You understand?
And just to add, right, even with the schooling system, you understand? You notice that they keep pushing this career thing. You understand? The woman, this independence, this feminist movement thing. You understand? Tell them that, them can do whatever a man can do. They can be independent of the man. They don't need a man. That's what Esau being telling them.
Yeah.
Get a career.
Yeah, career.
Your career supposed to be my will.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That is what the woman career is supposed to be.
Not an apostle doctor.
You understand?
Your career is supposed to be a fucking apostle doctor. Hey, you someone going to tell an apostle doctor. Oh, go ahead.
Continuing. Continue. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of his broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Ooh, so ultimately what I'm talking about?
Cut yourself, you're not
chip.
Cut.
Really?
See, even that can. You understand?
Because if you're still holding on to Eswani philosophies, this broken reed, there you go. What he coming with?
Can.
Something to pierce your hand, right?
Good.
Read it over.
Good. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
So if you're leaning on it too much,
God.
it will ultimately, if you're leaning on the so-called white man too much, it will ultimately he going and come to RFID the microchip fair.
God.
You understand? But it's really talking about it will parabolically, if you lean on it, it's broken, it's so sharp that it will actually go through your hand.
Double fold.
You understand? But if you use the next side to it,
the prophecy is coming up with regard to that in Revelation.
Exactly. Revelation 13, 16 and 17.
God.
Here, are you at 31?
31 can have it right there. This is finish. Let me finish 36 verse 6. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. Who is that? The so-called white man. Donald Trump, the elites, the banking families, alright? So is him to everyone that trusts in him. You understand?
This is Isaiah chapter 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Woe to them that go to the so-called white man for help. You understand? When it said it in the Willie Lynch letter, they shall depend on only us.
They shall love, not only depend on, love, respect, and trust only us.
Only them.
You understand?
Woe to you who go down to the so-called white man for help. You understand? The so-called white man is not no man to help you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That is your enemy. That is your enemy. Sworn enemy from the womb. That is the reason why both of your fathers was fighting in the womb. Because there's enemies. There wasn't friends. You understand?
And that's why Yahweh even said, trust not thine enemy.
Even
in the womb, Jacob never trust Esau. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why them did a fighting. You know, there's a wicked spirit and we can't trust it. The spirit of Yahweh was on Jacob even in the womb. You understand? And that's why him couldn't stand Esau. You understand? War right out. You understand? Continuing in the 31st chapter of Jeremiah. Isaiah Salah. And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Neither seek Yahweh.
So it says stay on horses and trust in chariots, because he saw all this technology, all this power. You understand? He had cars, he had planes, he had all of this set of things to distract Jake, and Jake looking at it like, wait, this man had to be something special, right? Let me bow down to you, let me give you reverence. Because for the do ancient history, no other nation rise up with a cell phone yet. This man have a cell phone. This man have internet and cable. It even have a Jake, a rapper, who say, man, I just want to see the world evolve. Give me the chip, give me this, give me that, anything. I take it, anything. I just want to see the world come like the Jetsons, basically. Because he's so in awe of the things that he so have. He trusts in him full 100. But this man is the devil, and you people go and realize that. You understand? Or you go and see the horns of the devil. I'm going to get Revelation 12 and 12.
This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah, so this devil going to show you horns eventually. He going to show you horns. He going to show you he's the devil. He going to come down on you with great wrath. Because he know that he have what? A short time to rule. He don't have much longer to go. So he going to come down on all your niggers and spicks. Or you're trusting in him thinking that he's some saint. Because his skin complexion pale. Because he have blue eyes. He have blonde hair, and your hair nappy, and not realizing that the Most High son hair was nappy. Yeah, the Most High hair was so. Most High had an afro. When Daniel see him, he say he saw the ancient of days sitting on the throne with the hair as the pure woolen. When John the Revelator see the son of the Most High, he say his feet was as burnt brass. His hair was white like woolen.
And that's why Yahweh even said, when they ask him how the Father look, when the disciples ask him how the Father look, him say what? Him say, hey, look how long I've been with you. You understand? If you've seen me, you've seen the Father also.
You've seen the Father also. If you was there, if you see me, you see the Father also. I have just now, boom. Brothers Pop, precepts they get Baruch. I read it fair. I read it fair. Yeah. Baruch chapter 4 verse 31. Baruch 4 and 31, it says, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve, miserable is she that received thy sons. America, Trinidad, England, Jamaica, Barbados, alright, Venezuela, Cuba, Mexico, all of you are going to be miserable. Because see when the Most High come back to fuck this place up, everybody who touch Israel going and go down. Everybody who put a hands, just even lay a finger on them, hey, that is it. That is it. You're going to have your ass handed to you. You understand? It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. You understand? And who is the proud of the so-called white race? So it's talking about Esau and them. Their pride is going to turn into mourning. They're going to mourn when they see how horrible it is. When the Most High bring that destruction.
Let me bring something for you real quick.
You can.
This is Isaiah chapter 2 verse 11. Selah. So verse 12. For the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Can.
So you know Esau is a proud man. You know, saying that day Yahweh Shimei shall go bring him low, as Ak was saying earlier.
Can.
Just now.
They're going to be brought low. To wrap up something here, indoctrinate. The meaning of the word indoctrinate, I believe, it means to subvert, to submit, teach a person or group to accept a set of beliefs uncritically. Broadcasting was a vehicle for indoctrinating the masses. You understand? Broadcasting was a vehicle for indoctrinating the masses. Synonyms, brainwash, propagandize. Alright? Propaganda and brainwashing. You know? And that is what Esau does do. Esau like to bring propaganda and brainwashing people.
With the use of him media. You understand? You know, so them Jewish them Khazars. You understand? Them so-called Jewish people, them own the media, them own the majority of the industries in the US. You understand? The media, Fox News, all them. You understand? What them do? Them use these forums to spread propaganda. You understand? You see them on Kim Jong-un case. Kim Jong-un, you understand, is a man, is a heathen also, but I try to resist, you know, them oppression with them try to oppress him, them ways where them try to, try to install them democracy. You understand? Them try to install them democracy. You understand? Them policies and whatnot. But Kim Jong-un not really want a part of that. You understand? So what them try to do? Them try to get China for put sanctions, and the UN, them try to get the UN to drop sanctions on him, for pressure him, you know, to accept his philosophies, you know, or his way. You understand? Which King Jong-un insisting not take no talk from you. You understand? You want to give everybody talk, because what? The son of perdition must be uncovered. You understand? It tell you, in Isaiah where it tell you that virgin daughter of Babylon, come on, sit down in the dust. You understand? Uncover that your nakedness go be uncovered. You understand? Because that must go on. Even the heathens them know who the wicked is in the earth right now. You understand?
That one next precept brought up. Deuteronomy 31:16. And Yahweh said unto Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land where they. Yeah, basically where it is. You understand? Wherever they get scattered. Basically. Yeah, they will do that. Mosai tell Moses niggas was going to go a whoring. Because the Mosai know. The Mosai know they was going to do shit right after all they come out of Egypt. Because that's the spirit all they have. All they have just a bunch of degenerates from a long time. You know? From a long time.
It have a chapter. It have a chapter in this Willie Lynch documentary, right? that Esau actually focused on the woman. And this only confirm to you that hey, Esau knew, and these are the same spirit from then. Back in Genesis, that same serpent, the old serpent time, the same exact spirit. Hear what it reads, right? The breaking, and its title, the topic that in the letter is that the breaking process of the African woman. You know we're not African, but that was, you know, him trying to spread propaganda here saying African with them. No, that was Hebrews. That's the breaking process of the Hebrew woman. You understand? And this is why I'm highlight, right? In this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reversed roles. You get that out? You hear that what I'm just saying?
Reverse roles.
Hence why even now him have that effeminate spirit, so him use a Christian doctrine there to spread this philosophy. This when I'm writing the Willie Lynch letter, you understand? It extend to the Christian doctrine and into the wider society as well.
Right.
Where you see you have them transgender, you understand? And them man changing them gender and all them thing. Confusion. You understand? This is what they're saying, you know, from that era till now. These are them have the same spirit, the same mind. You understand what I'm saying? So break the woman and cause the woman to raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles. For the fear of the young male's life, she will psychologically train him to be mentally weak and dependent but physically strong.
So he might be big and fucking muscular, all kind of muscles, to work, to be a good slave.
Gone.
But at the same time, in his mind, he's a little bitch.
Gone.
Because he going off how he feelings like his mother. That's what the scripture say. In Job, scripture say Job 14:1. Alright?
Job 14:1.
Men that are born of woman, alright?
Short days. Gone.
Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble.
Gone.
Understand? Men that are grown up mama's boys, basically. You understand? That's why you have to be born again in the spirit of Yahweh. Hashem Yahushai to have a strong mind.
Gone.
You understand? Because a strong mind would conquer this entire system that Esau put in place. Yahushai had a strong mind and he conquered the system Esau put in place. You understand?
Just to bring this, and that is why the prophet Ecclesiasticus actually tell you, Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Of the woman is the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
That
real scriptures on comment board here. Just now I'll get to them. Camp just now. Yeah.
So just to say, as Ecclesiasticus tell you, of the woman became the manifestation of sin, and through her we all die. You understand? This, in the Willie Lynch letter now, this is what Mr. William Lynch was focusing on. It's as if he know the scriptures as well. You understand? So I'm focus on the woman, to use the woman to train the kids. You understand? To have reverse rules. You understand? And to train the male to have a weak mind. And today that's the exact same thing that's going on with our males now. Because why? They're not men. They're not men. You understand? Them pussy whipped. You understand? The other day we do the works and the demon come up. You understand? And try to challenge him and you have men, you have 2/3 wicked ass men inside here. You understand? Backing these women. Telling them, yeah, you know, you can talk in the churches. That is contrary to scriptures. The woman stay silent in the congregation. Yeah. Yeah, so use a man, if they had a strong mind, if those men had strong minds, what do you think them would have come up and do? They'd have come up and say, hey woman, here, I bet you go on your yard. You know? Go home to your husband.
Go.
You understand? No, you come up and defend the woman.
Them side with the fucking woman.
You understand?
Them actually join with women. You know?
You understand?
What man does operate so?
God.
You see women disrespecting men. You come in and join the women that disrespect men. A man who you is. You's a man too. You know? But you know what you go say? But I have a mother in a boy. I have a mother, my mother black too. You call my mother a whore.
Here what Willie Lynch said. Willie Lynch said for the independent, in this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles.
In reverse roles. You go see women turn, a lot of so-called black women that take transgenders, turn into man, and a lot of so-called black men that change the sex and turn into women. But as certain men now want to be the housekeeper and let his girl go out to work.
Good.
You's a man, you want to be play housekeeper, mind child, mind fucking clean house, cook, and your wife working. And that's what Esau teaching this world to be.
So it's cool. It's cool to do that.
It's cool. How the hell you could be a man? So yeah, I can be a man.
Good.
And have a girl minding me. I just feel
that don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, so eventually that go bring reproach.
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time, because it tell you Ecclesiasticus see me. Yeah, so I can't remember exactly what scripture was the woman maintaining the man go lead to reproach.
Lead to reproach.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's only a matter of time before the woman act up. Start get a man the bun say he's a pussy. You know, say he's a bitch nigga.
Yeah.
You just want to eat my money.
That is it.
Yeah, eat my money and live in a place.
But as a man, you're not supposed to do that, but you're supposed to mind your bird.
Good.
You understand?
Good. Supposed to be the head of your household.
Be the head of your household, but Esau teaching reverse it.
Good.
Let the woman, let the black woman be strong and independent, and let the man be a little pussy.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. Continue with the letter, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
For fear of the young male's life, she will psychologically train him to be mentally weak and dependent, but physically strong. Because she has become psychologically independent. So that was Esau's aim, to make Eve psychologically independent of Adam. You understand?
He's super. Yeah.
You understand? Him come back now and do it in this era now.
Yeah.
You understand? Tell the woman them, hey, you don't need a man.
Can
Can be independent, you can have a career. You understand? Can.
This Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. It says, the thing that had been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Can.
You
So
understand?
it's been from the beginning of time.
Can.
You understand? It's just a reincarnation of them spirits.
Can.
You understand? And just so this is fulfillment of Jeremiah 31 verse 22. How long will thou go about, O daughter, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall encompass a man. You understand?
Can.
So that was a new thing introduced with the serpent now, from then. Because when Adam was created with Eve, Adam did have control over her. But then when the serpent introduced him philosophies and him doctrine onto Eve, then he messed up the whole thing after. You understand? It was a new thing after then.
Can.
You understand?
Can.
So continue with the letter, right?
Hey, and that precept will now bring this showing you that the Most High in control of all things.
Can. All powerful.
Can.
That's what I mean. All powerful. I know, good.
Yeah.
I know evil. Nah.
Yeah.
You have lamentations as well.
Yeah.
Yes, you go to my favorite precept with the balance.
Yeah.
Well,
Balance.
you always talk about that.
No, yeah. That was talk about balance, which is true.
Can in Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11:1. Can. Continue with the letter, right? She will train her female offsprings to be psychologically independent.
Woo! Tell me that you're
so
going on. Tell me
on
that not
point.
going on right now.
And point, this Willie Lynch letter in effect.
Girl,
to
you
this
don't need
day.
that, man.
You understand? What psychologically, hey, you need a career, focus on your career, go school.
Go on, go to
Go
school.
school, you don't need him.
You don't need he.
You understand?
He ain't shit.
You understand? What kind of man that you take up?
Yeah.
What, am I preaching on the streets?
Yeah.
And them type of man missing to go to school to take up what? Yeah, you couldn't find nothing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, you couldn't find nothing better. You understand? Good. Have what you got. You got the nigger woman out front and the man behind and scared. You hear that? You got the nigger woman out front and the man behind and scared.
I'm scared.
You
Sure.
understand?
I was going on the promenade the other day.
You understand?
You had them woman and them brave.
Yeah,
Stepping up to man.
Good.
And some pussies hiding behind them. Yeah. And coming. Yeah. What you think? Oh, what you want to fight? Oh, you think?
Good. Yeah, so the woman them up in our face.
And the woman them up in your face.
You understand?
Boy,
Good.
the Most High coming back to bring all your fuckers down. How you feel it is?
God. And just the way Willie Lynch concluded the letter, right? Him say, this is a perfect situation for sound sleep and economics.
Sound sleep. And so meaning on the plantation you go and sleep good?
Sound sleep.
We resting we head comfortable at night.
God.
Because we know when we do this,
God.
there's have no fucking way them could rise. No way.
God. Them can't sleep. Them literally not go sleep because when them in them fields with no rest, you understand that them go get that sleep where them supposed to go back in. Them not go sleeping.
Yep.
Yes, you want to sleep, you're going to stay up, you're going to work. Yeah, so we used to work, how many hours we used to work up on the plantation?
18 hours, 18 to 20 hours.
So when that double, that pass all 24 hours.
Yeah.
You understand? So what time you go?
If I say this, as Makaza say, no sleep.
Good.
Just had a constant, if it's double, yeah, I think that you ain't sleeping at all.
Good.
Yeah,
you need no sleep.
Yeah, I have a precept here for you. These Proverbs chapter 4 verse 13. It says, take fast hold of instruction, let her not go, keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. You understand?
God.
So that means he saw him going and sleep until he do mischief. What is that you know do it?
God.
That mischief he create.
God.
And when he say
after him create the mystery, he said this is a perfect situation for sound sleep and economics.
Alright.
So he can make money and he can relax now.
He could relax himself. And it's mischief he now create.
God.
Yeah, this so-called white man is no fucking today devil.
God.
He's a devil long fucking time. We now stand back to learn Israelite thing.
God.
This man been the devil.
God, him can sleep when at our demise. That's when him sleep.
Yeah.
When we destroy them.
Yeah.
You understand how people feel and forget that. And when you come out here and we telling them, hey, wake up, you know. Wake up, you know. You understand? Yeah. Listen to them law, statutes, commandments. Listen to the word that we are telling them. You understand? Right out of the book of life. You understand? Them don't want to hear that. Yeah. We tell the woman the other day, the apostle elder, what's it? Apostle elder Cherie, so? Cherie something. Right?
The
apostle doctor Cherie something, whatever she want to name according to Esau standards, right? I tell her, hey woman, you're not even supposed to steer in her man, you know. What she say? Thing, I can look in on your thing, I can look in on her eye. You're supposed to remain silent in the churches. Where's the church? In the chief place of concourse.
That's it.
The city where you was, where you attack with. That's where you was in church, you know.
Yeah.
You come up in the midst of the church saying that you know the scriptures, You understand? But yet you go contrary to the scriptures.
That's right.
You never, what? In 1 Corinthians 1 or 14, what I tell you? If she learn anything, if the woman learn anything, she's supposed to learn it from her husband at home.
That's right.
So on multiple levels, you understand? You was moving contrary to the scriptures. You was violating the scripture. You was blaspheming against the scriptures. And claiming that you know the scriptures and you don't even know. You understand?
That's right.
Come on.
That's right. Then we get some precepts when you come on board here. Isaiah 30 verse 12 to 13. I'll get it. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 12. It says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that one go on to you two Israelites. Alright? You Israelites who refuse to hearken unto the words of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. You understand? That go and happen to you. You know? Because why? The Most High sent outside the prophets for a reason. And all they refuse to hear the words of the Most High prophets. You understand? Let me get some more. Proverbs 28 verse 5. It says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh understand all things. Can't. You understand?
Can't.
We understand everything because we seek Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai early. We seek his statutes. his judgments. Alright? We seek what he said to do. We try to do the best what he said to do to the best of our ability.
God.
You understand?
And also we go know his crafty devices. Yeah, so we know all things, we figure out that you're on folly. You understand? And the whole crafty thing that you're being up to, you know, Esau. You understand? So you go know all things. Yeah, so and that's why you know when we get into this word. Because if you get into this word, now you're weak, now sleep time done.
Sleep time done.
You understand?
Yep.
Folly time over. You understand? And that's what I'm being keeping us back from.
Okay.
You understand?
Listen, but I said nothing.
Even so that
Mark 3 and 27.
Okay.
But I said the meaning of desensitized. But I said the meaning of desensitized. Going back to these right, you said the meaning of desensitized, right? It means submit for verb past tense. Desensitized, past participle, desensitize, make less sensitive. Creams to desensitize the skin at the site of injection, make someone less likely to feel shock or distress at scenes of cruelty or suffering by overexposure to such images. People who view such movies become desensitized to violence, free from a phobia.
The fear, the phobia, the fear.
Yep.
The fear factor.
Yep.
So when you see a thing repeatedly, when you see a thing over again, right? Whether good or bad, you understand? You're going to become reciprocal to that nature.
Yeah.
You understand? So like you're always watching them movies with them falling thing. What do you think going in your mind? You understand? What do you think? You put them program in your mind with them TV and them programs. You understand? But if you're going to this world, here we're going. You're going through this over. This is your wisdom, and you're going through it over, and you keep them lost as you come. What do you think will happen? You understand? Now you become like Yahweh Bashim, like Yahweh Shai. You become Yahweh Shai light. You understand?
Yep.
And them, man, yo, this place have to go up. You understand? Even the Willie Lynch that I hear this. Yeah, bring on next preset.
Yeah, let's get one more. Mark 3 and 27. And it reads, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
That's what they do to Judah and the house of Israel. You understand? You literally bind me up.
Yep.
You understand? Chew in them boats, stockpile like sardines. You understand? Bring across them seas. You understand? And then mess up our house up. Mess up the nation after. So you bind us up and then you mash you up. You understand? As well as even down to the very literal house itself. Like in the family unit. You understand? I go bring this thing in the Willie Lynch letter after, right? Where what you do? You take them, you make the man them, you take the man them, make them have to leave the home, pressure them. Them can't clean up business, them can't do certain things then. You understand? So them now, you leave the woman now, make the woman get her independence and whatnot. You understand? And then you destroy the whole family unit. You understand? You burn the strong men and then you destroy them house. And even that's what they want to do. The strong men now, representative of the prophets. You want to bind the prophets, which tell you that the prophets is to come here. That's what you're going to do. You're going to come look for the men of Yahweh Shai first. Because why? You have to silence the man. The man they talk too much truth out here. The man, if I tell you what really I go down and what go on. You understand? The man they bring out too much word of Yahweh Shai. So they're going to bind them first and then bring the destruction. You understand? Which must come to pass either way. You understand? Them are going to try for buying us. Them are going to try. You understand? But they go, what the scripture said. In that day, Yahweh shall raise up a standard against you fucking heathens, you understand? Against the mountains and things. You understand? Come on, let me get back to the
you good.
Come on. So this as it pertains to the marriage, right? They have a section outline as it relates to the marriage unit. You understand? The Negro marriage unit. And it reads, we breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. Then we take the nigger males from them and keep them moving and working. You understand? say one. So you see, you hear what I'm saying? Breed, right? So we breed 2 nigger males and 2 nigger females. So Esau actually knew, or Mr. Willie Lynch did know what marriage was. Or you hear him title the Negro marriage unit.
Can.
And him never say nothing about no ring here, you know.
Right.
Him say breed.
Breed. That's right.
You understand? So him know what marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if him consciously realize when him did that right say, you know him know what marriage is, you know. You understand? Or he just come out. You understand? But him say then we take the nigger males from them and keep them working, moving and working. Say the one nigger female bear a nigger female and the other bears a nigger male. Both nigger females being without the influence of the nigger image, frozen with an independent psychology, will raise their offspring into reverse positions. The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, independent and negotiable. You understand? So basically, get the man them out of the house, or get them weak in a weak state of mind, you know, make them breed, you have the let the family reproduce, you understand? But come up with means destabilizing the family, getting rid of the man.
Can.
You understand? Spoil the men. It actually in Isaiah it talk about being spoiled and being hid in prison houses.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the nigger men right now, the ratio of men in a prison right now to woman, it's a significant figure. You understand? Can.
And that was a plan by some president in the 60s or the 80s. You know? To basically flood prison houses. When you watch 13, I can't remember. 13? That documentary on Netflix, you will watch that.
Can.
Yeah.
It have a next thing that him outlining in the letter is control language. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, crossbreeding completed, right? For further severance from their original beginning, we must completely annihilate the mother tongue to both the new nigger and the new mule and institute a new language that involves the new life work of both.
Hmm.
You understand?
Hmm.
So you know within the Lasha and Kodash. You understand?
Can.
The language in Hebrew. You understand? Can. Them know say them get rid of the original tongue and to speak them bastard language. Here what go happen now. You're not gonna know. You understand? You're not gonna know. For example, if we're gonna come to the scriptures, if you read the English version, they don't have the same strength, you understand, in it as the Hebrew.
As the Hebrew, yeah.
You understand? And even if you don't know the original tongue, as him say, he gonna separate it. He gonna say we must completely annihilate the mother tongue to both the new and the nigger and the new mule and institute a new language that involves the new life's work of both. You understand? So when him severe you from the original language, teach you the bastard English language, right? You can never get even the breakdowns of the very scriptures, and that's why you see Christians them having that problem to break down the scriptures properly. You understand? And hence why in Revelation 13 with the chip, they can't get that breakdown.
Yeah.
And they go be deceived because of that. Because why? You have to go back to the original language, even though the New Testament was written in Greek, but when you go to the root word, you understand, which closer to the Hebrew, you understand, you go find, say, me if you scratch or implant. You understand?
Hey.
That
you got another cough soon, eh?
Gone.
That's 6% battery.
Gone. You go if you scratch or implant. So the RFID microchip are the mark of the beast when you go in the original language that the scripture was written in, the New Testament was written in. Go back to the Greek, the New Testament was written in the Greek. You understand? So Esau and Mr. Willie Lynch knew that if you control the language, you understand, then this go more severe them, have further the severance from their original beginning. You understand? So knowledge, the original knowledge that was given to us by Yahweh Shemel Shai. So we have in a bastard language, we got problems now. You understand? To really get back the whole thing. Because now you have to learn a new language plus learn the breakdowns and all that.
Yeah.
You understand?
And they're going to some of the slaves in the states, right?
Con.
They used to call the land the overseer or the slave master Massa.
Con.
Massa.
Massa.
That was when you're going to Massa is an actual Hebrew word.
Con.
And or something like that.
Con.
If I'm mistaken. So they wasn't saying master, they were saying Massa. You know, the oppressor. Showing you that this Hebrew used to talk.
No, con. And that can never be hit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Can be hit as Hebrew used to talk. But we get some more scriptures and close.
Con.
And get Revelation 39 and 10.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. Verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into slavery, going into slavery.
Come.
You hear that? Whosoever lead into slavery, going into slavery. Exodus 21 and 16.
Come. This is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And it reads, and he that stealeth and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Right, so he that stealeth a man and selleth him, and if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Alright?
Thus say the book of the law.
That is a law.
Come.
That is a law. You understand? In America, some Bible-fearing country, why they ain't following that law?
Come.
You know? You go back in Revelation. You ain't done it.
Come. Back to the Revelation 13. And it continues. He that killeth with the sword must be killed.
So if you kill somebody with the sword, you have to be killed with the sword. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, bruise for bruise.
Come.
You understand? That is what going on happen to you. So and it's just fair. It's balance, as I like to say, balance.
Yeah. Good. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So he said, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Understand? So this is what the faith, the saints waiting on.
God.
The saints waiting on for the people who put them into captivity to go into captivity.
God.
For the people who kill them with the sword to be killed with the sword. That is what the saints waiting on. And who is the saints? Psalms 114, Psalms 148 verse 14, Psalms 50 and 5. You find out who is the saints.
148.
Verse 14.
God. This is Psalms chapter 148 verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
So that is the saints, the children of Israel.
God.
So the children of Israel waiting on the people who put them into slavery to go into slavery.
God.
And if you don't have a doctrine teaching that, then your doctrine is false. God. Because it says here is the patience and the belief of the saints. So from Peter to Paul to James to John to all of them apostles back then, that was the faith.
God.
That was what I was waiting on. That was the faith.
God.
And they was patiently waiting on it. There was suffering, because the word patience means to suffer. There was suffering. Why is they was waiting on this thing? Because it was under the hands of the oppressor. Alright? The so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. This the brother Yahweh say King David say make they third table a snare, Romans 11, 9 and 10. Alright? But Psalms 50 verse 5.
This is Psalms 50 verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Who is that? That is the Israelites.
Come.
That is the ones who make the covenant with the Lord by sacrifice.
Yep.
You understand? So them is the saints.
Come.
So when it's saying Revelation 13, 9 and 10, there is the patience and the faith of the saints. They're talking about the Israelites.
Come.
only the Israelites could be saints. A Edomite can be a saint. A Moabite can be a saint. A Ammonite can be a saint. A Ishmaelite can be a saint. A Hamite can be a saint.
Esau sure as hell can be a fucking saint.
Esau is not even Esau is a fucking dog.
Good.
He can't be no saint. Only Hebrew Israelites could be a saint from the tribe of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
God.
The Most High say, I am the Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Nowhere else he say any other nation of people. They didn't have no fucking Moabite mention in that. So you had to get out of that fucking false doctrine.
God.
This doctrine that everybody could be saved. Everybody can be saved.
God.
Even the Most High old people, 2/3 of them ain't going to be saved. Them had to pay. Let me get Matthew 23 verse 38.
This is Matthew chapter 23 verse 38. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of
now,
God.
Go up 34.
God. This is Matthew chapter.
This is 33.
This is Matthew chapter 24 verse 33.
33. This is
23, Salah, okay, Salah. 23 verse 33. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell?
Go ahead.
Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes.
So who the Most High talking about? Your own people. Hey, and it go culminate the 2/3 hour later day. You understand? He sent unto who? He sent unto you who? Prophets and what?
And wise men.
And wise men and what?
Scribes.
And scribes. Go ahead.
And some of them ye shall kill and crucify.
Go ahead.
And some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city.
Go ahead.
God, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth.
So 2/3 had to pay.
God.
You understand? 2/3 had to pay. Let me get it said the righteous blood shed. Let me get Genesis 9 and 6.
God. Is it Genesis chapter 9 verse 6? And it reads, Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
So right, so the Most High Yahweh now saying all here is the ones, you niggas, because you're supposed to know better. God. So all you had to pay for every blood shed was shed on the earth because of all your wickedness. You understand? God. Because all your father the devil. You understand? So all you had to pay for that.
God.
You say shedded blood, by man's blood shall his blood be shed. So we go and come and kill. You go and come and kill 2/3. You go and come and kill the heathen. You Edomites, all you.
God.
When the Most High lift us up and give us that spiritual power in that day. We ain't going to come and kill all you just so. You see when you have a Basham, Yahweh lift us up. When he lift up the beggar from the dunghill. Because we's the beggars who in the dunghill right now. God. When he lift we up from that dunghill, we going to come and destroy you wicked people of the earth. You understand? So go back in Matthew 23.
God. From the blood of the righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar.
So the freaking who killed Abel? Not Cain?
God.
But yeah, I was trying blaming niggas' fate.
God, from the beginning.
Yeah, from since then, you know why? Because
from
why?
From the beginning he was a murderer.
Yeah, but they only operating like Cain children, man.
God.
Only operating like Cain children, man.
Generation of vipers.
Yeah, generation of freaking snakes, boy. Only operating like what? Just like Cain. Only supposed to know better. So you know what? Upon all you, even Cain bloodshed go and come upon all your wicked niggas. That's what the Lord said. You understand? So 2/3 had to pay. Alright? The heathens for putting we for rounding we up and putting we into slavery and having we oppressing we in this fucking kingdom like these East Indians. Alright, these so-called Chinese who come down here and living the life. These Arabs, these Syrians. Because the Syrian community is the smallest in Trinidad, but are the most set of fucking money.
Okay.
You understand? Them actually own the government. The Syrian population in this country own the government at Trinidad and Tobago. Them actually own it. So all you had to pay because hey, this word ain't going to stop for nobody in a pal. It go and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. You understand? This word going and get bigger. You seen we small. You seen us at a small little Negroes rising up. You feel you got, maybe pay off some. You might kill some. No, the thing go and stop. The thing go and stop. It go and rise. It go and rise. Let me get Isaiah 13 and 1.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Good.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
And what is the banner we lifting up on the high? What is the mountain? The mountain is the highest government on the earth. Alright? And this is the banner. We lifting up this word. You understand? Telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives use the Israelites. And destruction coming up upon America and upon everybody who touch you.
God.
This is the banner. This is what the Bible teaches. This is the teachings of the Bible. The Bible don't teach that Jesus. The Bible don't even teach fucking Jesus Christ. The Bible don't teach about Jesus Christ. It teaches about a man called Yahweh who walked here 2,000 years ago, who died for the sins of the people. No time it teaches about Jesus Christ. Even though you go and see the word Jesus Christ there, Jesus Christ was not a real man. It never had no man 2,000 years ago by the name of Jesus Christ. Never, no way. Jesus Christ is a man who come around about 300 years ago. That letter J. You understand? Yeah. Where you looking for? You looking for something? You looking for?
It's a righteous thing to
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Go on. Yeah, you have anything that you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, I didn't done yet in the Isaiah. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13, and continue with Isaiah 13. Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand.
Exalt the voice unto them and shake the hand. That is what we just be doing outside, and you beckon with the hand. Hey, all your own shit.
Go on.
And we exalt the voice, all your own shit. Hey, all you're doing shit with us. We shaking we hand to all you like this. And who vexed lost? Go ahead.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
So this word go and get so big that it go and reach into the gates of the nobles. These fucking elites. The elites in Trinidad, the elites in England and America. That is the nobles. You understand? So we shaking we hand and we telling, hey, all you on shit, this government on shit, until it gets so big that it even enter into the houses, into the gates. They have no other choice but to deal with it. This word ain't going to stop for nobody, pal. So it don't matter what. Yeah, the word of the Lord ain't going to rest for nobody. You understand? It ain't going to stop for nobody. Yeah, the precept.
Yeah, finish.
Yeah, finish it. Go.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with power, with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Say what? Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble us. And who it is who trouble we? Everybody on the title right there. The Edomites, the Heathens, the 2/3. So all you had to pay.
God.
You understand? To pay back tribulation to them that trouble we. You understand? All you will pay. Then away from but you guys will pay.
God.
You know? You could go ahead on it.
Continue.
Yeah, if you will close on that scripture too, because battery low.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
To you who are troubled, rest with us. This is the rest. So if you're feeling trouble in your spirit, come into this truth. You understand? Because who was saying that? Paul. Paul find the rest. So he said to you who are troubled, come and rest with me. Ease your mind. Come into the comforter. That is why it is called the comforter, because it is to give us rest. Rest with mind from all the wickedness what's going on outside here. And the oppression. Yeah, and the oppression we under. You understand? This is what go and give you a little ease. Like, wait, boy, that hope. Go ahead.
When Yahweh Mashiach shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
When Yahweh the Lord, Mashiach, alright, shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Go ahead.
In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh.
Yeah, not the ones who know the Lord, the ones who don't know the Lord.
Okay.
You understand? Go ahead.
And that obey not the gospel of our Mashiach, Yahweh Shai.
Okay. So if you don't obey the things what we saying, what the prophets saying, you're going to be destroyed by the Lord. Scripture says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Okay.
Like all you do read them fucking scriptures and get shook. All you do read them things and just be fucking terrified.
Hey,
like what?
Dread and terrible is the reason why Yahweh is known as a power, dread and terrible power.
Can.
You understand? I know love. Rock back door where you feel like. You understand?
Don't none of that with the Most High.
Come as you are, you know that are them favorite teaching, come as you are.
Come as you are.
No. Left all them folly outside so, and then you pull up right so. That's what you're watching me trying to say.
That is it. Can.
Because him tell you that you cannot pour new wine in old bottles.
You can't do that.
So you going to come as you are.
You can't come as you are.
You understand? You have to become a new bottle, a new vessel,
exactly.
And then take this new wine and drink of it.
Can.
You understand? That's what it's all about.
That's right. That's right. You go ahead, Tom.
Can.
We'll close on this piece here. Go ahead.
Can. Who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of Yahweh and from the glory of his power?
That's right. So you're going to be punished with everlasting destruction. You will pay. You will pay. Payments must take place. You understand? Everybody who did wrong must pay. You understand? 2/3 Heathen, Edom, Esau. All you had to pay. All your error was touching the Israelites. Okay? That's all your error. Alright? So that's what I'm just saying.
That's where you all messed up. You understand? Why you never go snatch up the Moabites? Why you never go snatch up the Edomites? Nah man, Jake fit for the job. So I'm thinking, because him know Columbus in his spirit knows say, hey, this is my arch rival, you know, man. But them are the best man for the job. You understand? Them know say, yo, get the salt of the earth. You catch them, you put them in a slavery bomb. You have a great empire. You understand? For what? Because you know say it's a great people. You understand?
Is it? Yeah,
can.
Alright, well with that we want to say Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Washai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Washai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Washai. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright? Hopefully you've been edified. Until the next time, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
Thanks for tuning in, you know. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Stay strong, Akim.
Stay strong.
Shalom, Barakatam.
Shalom, Barakatam.